Hi guys, and welcome to DIY with Nadia. Today I'm making a Christmas book page magnolia leaf wreath. It's a mouthful, but the wreath is gorgeous. Stay tuned. Started on our magnolia leaf wreath, we're going to need a few things. So the first thing we're going to need is some sort of a wreath form. This is a Dollar Tree wreath form that we're all familiar with, and I'm actually repurposing this one because we are going to be covering it with paper. You could have one that's, you know, a little damaged or, you know, previously used for another season. So I have that, and then I do have a book that I'm going to be repurposing. And this is a diet book, so I thought this was very appropriate way to use a diet book, especially a diet that didn't work for me. Alrighty, now I'm going to get started by, this is just a cardstock, one of those, you know, like a notebook kind of, you know, cardstock that holds like a notebook shape or something. So any really cardstock you want to use. And I have a magnolia leaf, but for this particular wreath, I thought it's way too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace it and then just kind of make it smaller. You know, just so I have kind of like an approximate shape. But if you don't have a magnolia wreath, honestly, just draw a big eye. Because that's kind of what it looks like. Just like a big eye. And I'm just going to kind of... To make a smaller one, I'm just going to trace about 1/2 inch in, and I think that'll make a really good size. And then we're gonna cut it off. We really don't need that little point, so I'm going to cut it off right there. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is the original size, and this is the one that I cut off. And let me see. I think that's a good shape for this. So let me measure it, so you guys at least know how big it is. Let me do it in inches. So it is about almost 2 inches wide, like it's 1 3/4 inches. And then here I'm going to cut it off at 3.5 inches. Okay, now for a book, I'm just going to grab a knife and start cutting the pages. All right, now I'm just going to be tracing and cutting out all these leaves. I'm not sure how many leaves I'm going to end up using, but I will just let you know at the end how many I'm going to end up using for my particular wreath. Okay, I'm going to continue doing this until I have plenty of leaves, but this part is going to be quite boring, so I'm going to come back when I'm all done cutting all of these leaves out. This video is also part of the Repurposed book page challenge, and it is hosted by my beautiful friend Catherine from A Perfect Place to Start, and it is co-hosted by Chemo from Chemo Craft, who is an amazing artist. Please check both of their channels out. I will link them down in the description box below, along with the playlist. When you're done watching this video, hit the playlist and see what the other DIYers did for this challenge. Now, let's get back to the video. Alright, you guys, I have all my beautiful leaves right here, all cut up, and I'm also getting some Elmer's glue. I've had this for a while, so I'm like, this is going to be a perfect project to use some of this glue up. And I'm just going to pour some in a little cup. There you go. And then I have, ooh, flying in my hands, I have a little brush. You don't need a big one. And what I'm going to do is just 2/3 of the leaf right here. I'm just going to put the Elmer's glue on. Then I'm getting some of this glitter, and I'm going to put the glitter on there. And I have a little leaf. Look how pretty this is going to be. And I'm just going to let it dry. Let me work on the second one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut a few sheets into little strips, and I'm making about 1-inch strips. Okay, I have this all in paper. Now, here are the leaves. I don't know why they are making me so happy. If you want to make sure the glitter is not going to go anywhere, you could put some Mod Podge on it, but that is up to you. As you can see, they did curl up. If you look them this way, they curled up like this. But when you're putting them on the wreath, they'll straighten out. So that's okay. Don't worry about that part. But yeah, here are all the leaves. And I'm just going to start hot gluing them. And I'm not going to keep them like in a straight line. I want them to be kind of sporadic here and there.
December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year?
All right, keeping in the Christmas spirit, I figure since we have all these beautiful glittered leaves, I'm going to use this ribbon, and this is from the Dollar Tree, and it has this little kind of like shimmer, and they go really nicely together. And let me see here. I want a pretty long tail, so you can always make it shorter, you can't make it longer. And I'm going to make a sweet little bow, not too big, and I'm making a simple bow. Just a dab right here, tiny dab right there, and bring it together. There you go. This is one of these ribbons you do want to seal with singeing, and I'm just going to singe the edge really, really quickly. There you go. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This one's really off. Okay. So this is going nowhere. It's nice and safe right there. Then I'm just going to cut a little piece for the center.
Window shopping, listening to the sound from some street cry.
I found a spot in my wreath. Where was it? Oh, here. I left it kind of bare so I can put the ribbon right here, and I don't want it too long. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the back. Well, what did you guys think of my paper page wreath? I thought it turned out so cute, and I love the sparkle of the green against the red bow. It looks so beautiful. Who knows, maybe this is the type of wreath that you might fall in love with. Let me know down below what you thought. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell and the thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.